how does direct-to-chip cooling compare to immersion cooling? Good question. Good question, really. I should have elaborate comparison, but I will just simplify. So with the direct-to-chip cooling, we can reject approximately, let's say, 85, even 90% of the heat which goes from the racks. And with the immersion cooling, since we put all those servers, all that IT infrastructure, ICT equipment inside of the immersion tank or bath or enclosure, as we call it, it picks up all the heat which is generated, so 100% of the heat. And that difference matters because of the let's say few reasons. First of all, with the immersion cooling, we can eliminate all the complexities regarding the rest heat and with the air contaminants. So all the dust, corrosion, humidity, all that doesn't really matter in the immersion. We don't really account for that. We don't have to. So that's awesome for the immersion. Direct chip cooling, though, still is leaving us with the rest heat. So let's say 15% of the heat generated by the servers must be evacuated somehow. So we need to use cold water. We need to use some other methods, like for example, perimeter or the rack-based reed or heat exchangers. And that's another level of complexity. But direct chip cooling is, well, starting to be well understood. That's why we have that Ask Me Anything session. And the immersion cooling is still relatively new, and it's more, well, messy, because we are right now using the type of the coolant, which is usually, that will be sophisticated hydrocarbon. So let's say very sophisticated engineered fluid, which is hydrocarbon based. So basically that's very sophisticated oil. So that's basically what we use for, so it leaves the kind of oil film on all those equipment. No big deal. I guess eventually all the administrators will learn that the data center hall doesn't have to be like laboratory. They will get their hands dirty at some point. But yeah, that's basically these will be the most important differences between the immersion cooling and direct to chip cooling. Ability to reject the heat.